All right, YouTube, I am back. Okay, so now I'm thinking about sharing my Tesla buying experience for those of you who are maybe considering or wondering or curious or even have decided to jump into switching from a gas powered car or ICE internal combustion engine into an electric vehicle. So, reason being I chose Tesla is because it's the only one that has in stock inventory. As you can see here, on March 4th, I have some issues with my Dodge Grand Caravan. I'm going to share this with you of what's going on. And then I've shopped around what is the available EV on the market. I've called some other brands or vendors or manufacturers. They're all, you have to wait in queue for over a year to get in the line. And Tesla is the only one that has in-stock inventory because their manufacturing factory capability is way, way, way more advanced than others. So here, March 4th, I have an issue with my Dodge. March 6th, I have a report from my Dodge, what's wrong with my Dodge Caravan. And then I've decided to get a Tesla. And I got a Tesla on March 11th. So that's pretty quick, right? So let me break down of what's going on. This is what they found was wrong. 4 requires urgent attention. 1 requires future attention. And 3 good items. So this is after 140,000 kilometers of my Dodge Caravan. So rear pads or shoes needs to be replaced, rear rotors, rear calipers, and then fluid leaks require further diagnosis time. Okay, oil drain, and then they also mention about having to replace spark plugs also needs changing, and they're also mentioning about replacing the transmission, the gears as well, which is basically is going to cost me around $6,000 to $8,000 just to make this 2015 Dodge Grand Caravan to keep running, so we can just keep using it. Plus the gas prices, with the gas prices at the moment, we were spending above $400 to $450 dollars a month just to buy gas. Then we have to spend this a lot of money to just keep it running, right? So that is what is triggering my chain of decisions. Oh, what should I do now? This will stop running if I don't fix it, and fixing it will take a lot of money, and then still the gas prices, we have to spend $400 to $450 for gas a month. So that's why we, after thinking and praying about it, we've decided to move away and just pull the trigger and move to Tesla. So I'm going to close this and then close that. So as you can see, after we've decided on March 6, I right away apply for my CleanBC Go Electric application. So to do that, you just go to CleanBC Go Electric. So this is the CleanBC Go Electric rebate program for individuals. So the rules is it depends on your income. First, you have to live in BC. You have a valid BC driver's license, and you meet the income requirements. So if you make less than $80,000, you can get $4,000 off of your Tesla. Tesla is long-range plug-in hybrids, right, or battery electric. So if you're making $80,000 to $90,000, you can only get $2,000 off. You're making $90,000 to $100,000, you're gonna get $1,000 off. You're making more than $100,000, there is no rebate. So for me, we have joint ownership for our Tesla Model 3 because my wife Xiaowei is making less than $80,000 and I'm making more. and we want to get the maximum rebate, right? Therefore, we have joint ownership. So the car is on both our names, me and my wife. But then when we apply, we put her name, so she gets a $4,000 rebate, and we apply that onto the purchase value. I will show you the entire document. So that's the rebate. I'm going to close this off. So we can, you can see it's approved. I applied on March 6th there, right? And then we approved on March 9th for $4,000. And then we place the order online. So for Tesla, when you're purchasing the vehicle, everything is online through the Tesla app or the website. You don't even have to meet a dealership agent. You just do everything online, submit your documents online, even sign your documents online. The only time I have to come to the Tesla dealership is when I'm about to pick up my car. That's the only time. So I pull the trigger on March 9th. So if I pop this up, I pull the trigger, I place an order for $250. And if I close this, on March 11th, you can see it's ready for delivery schedule. So if I pop this up, there we go. We are almost, the wait is almost over. So what to bring? You have to bring your driver's license of all registrants. For me, it's me and my wife, because the car is under our name, both our names. And then the deposit or the down payment, which for me is $2,500, and then a void check for the automatic debit for the monthly payment for the loan. And then trade-in insurance and registration, because I'm trading in my Dodge Caravan. Just bring in my insurance, my ICBC paper, and my registration for the Dodge Caravan. And then delivery day process, check in with the delivery host. And then there's a lot of people there though. I just remember now, when you walk in, there's pretty much a long line, and you have to wait quite a while. That's maybe a busy season when I purchased the Tesla. And then sign off all important paperwork, including sale and loan agreements there with an actual human being, not online anymore. And then purchase or transfer ICBC. So I was transferring my Dodge Caravan ICBC to a new one. Because the ownership changes, because the Dodge Caravan was just under my name, and the Tesla is under my name and my wife's name, so we cannot keep the license plate number. So we get a new one there. And then we have orientation, and the technician is showing us on whatever we need to know with our Tesla Model 3, and we get to bring the car home, which is awesome experience. Also, we need to you have to buy your charger separately. It will not come with a charger. Your car is not coming with a charger, so you have to buy it separately. So I bought that separately. I think I have it here. Maybe not. Let me check. So here it is. So I have to place this order before you receive or you take delivery of your Tesla. And then the price for this is $315. So this comes with a let's talk here. If I click here, it comes with the 240 volt wall outlet if you have one, or you have to hire an electrician to charge or to put one, or a regular wall outlet for 110 volts. This is enough for me. So if I plug it nightly, 10 to 12 hours a night, that'll add 50 kilometers a day. So I don't drive more than 50 kilometers a day. So this is more than sufficient if you charge only at home. But I also charge at my workplace, which has a free charging of the, the 40 kilometers or 50 kilometers per hour, the level 2 charging. So yeah, that's, keep in mind that you have to purchase this separately. It doesn't come with your car, so you have to purchase it separately. Okay, back here I want to stress a bit about the ICBC part here, because this took me by surprise. because I was expecting my ICBC insurance would be lower than my Dodge Caravan, because I was thinking Tesla is a much safer vehicle, right? Well, it turns out to be $100 a month more than what I was paying for my Dodge Caravan. So I asked the ICBC agent, why is it $100 more? I thought it's going to be lower. So his answer is because Tesla, with a Tesla car, if you need to fix anything or you need to service anything, you will have to bring it exclusively to the service center from Tesla Service Center. You cannot bring it to any other shop, right? So with any other gas car like my Dodge Caravan, if it's broken down or need an oil change or need a transmission change or whatever that needs to be serviced, you can choose where you want to be serviced for your gas car. But not so with Tesla. It exclusively needs to be brought into the Tesla service center. That's why the ICBC insurance premium is higher, which is significantly higher than my Dodge Caravan, which is $100 more. So please take note of that. So talking about fees and costs, I'm going to go through the documentation of all the purchasing, the finances of it. Tesla Motor Vehicle Order Agreement. This is the price for the Model 3 rear-wheel drive. $54,990. I was getting the pearl white paint, 18-inch aero wheels, all black partial premium interior, basic autopilot, and cold weather feature, meaning your back seats are all heated. So my deposit is $250, which you paid upon purchasing online through your app or through the website, right? And then they have taxes, federal air conditioner tax, destination and documentation fee. Total price is $56,970. So that's the purchase price. Now, on back to the second document. This is the breakdown. So the total cost, including PST, GST, is $62,580.80. All right, plus another fees here, blah 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 fees, $62,791.13. And then I have all these rebates. This is my deposit during the time of purchase. This is the finance amount that I get approved through RBC. So I will talk about that on this document here. And then the federal rebate from the federal government of Canada, $5,000. This is applied automatically, so you don't even have to apply. This is the Clean BC Go Electric Vehicle rebate, the $4,000 from my wife's, because she's making less than $80,000. And that's why the vehicle is now registered under both my name and her name, because the financing is under my name to get approved, but the rebate is under her name, so she can get the maximum rebate. And this is my cash down payment and my trade-in vehicle from my Dodge Caravan. Now this is its own story in a bit. So for trade-in, Tesla just needs you to give you their VIN number. So I gave them my Dodge Caravan VIN number, and then I have to take pictures and upload the picture of my Dodge Caravan, front side, back, left and right, and then the interior. That's pretty much it. So from the VIN number, they can track down if your car had any accidents, how many owners. I'm the only owner because I bought the Dodge Caravan brand new, and I've always serviced it on time. And then everything else, they can track it out. And then during the vehicle delivery, when I bring in my Dodge Caravan, I clean it real good. It's super clean. I thought they're going to check it. They're not even going to take a look at your trade-in car. So they're valuing, and then they just trust the valuation. They don't even take a look at your car. So don't bother cleaning it super clean. Well, clean it, but you don't have to make it super clean, because they don't even look at the trade-in car. So yeah, that's my trade-in value. So with that, I have to finance $41,000, right? which is approved online as well. So you put in your employment, your salary, your tax return, whatever they want request from you, and then they give you an approval, I think pretty much instantly. For me, the loan application is under my name because my income is way higher than my wife's, and then I get this amount. My payment would be $555.06 for 96 months. Now this is not much higher than my Dodge Caravan operational cost, which for gas alone, it cost me $450 roughly a month, right? And then ICBC is $100 more for Tesla. So give or take, it's $200 more for the monthly operational cost or the financing even. For gas, I pay nothing because I charge my vehicle at my workplace, which is free. But even if you charge it at home, it's going to cost you roughly around $1.50 a day when you're traveling around 55,000 kilometers a year. So that's a lot of kilometers a year. So around $30, $40 a month, you know, $40 a month, yeah. Dollars, Canadian dollars, to travel around 55,000 kilometers. So around $400 worth of gas a year, you know, comparably with my Dodge Caravan, because I spend my Dodge Caravan $450 a month, but for Tesla electric, you know, your bill, your hydro bill will just be increasing $450 a year for charging your car at home. So, you know, cost-wise, it made total sense for us to move on and, you know, pull the trigger and get the car. So that's basically a series of our experience purchasing the Tesla Model 3. Up next, I'm gonna actually show you the driving experience, you know, all the ownership experience, having my Tesla Model 3 for a little bit more than 9 months now. We've driven it quite a lot. We've driven it all the way to Seattle, to Victoria, all over BC, and yeah, it's doing very well. And I'm going to share that with a totally separate video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.